When the Border Gavaskar Trophy was being played side by side, there was one more major historic event that happened 1,000 miles to the east. Saurashtra were taking on Bengal in the Ranji Trophy final. After 4 days of intensity, this sight was presented. Jaydev Unadkat, who was released from the Indian team for the second test against Australia in Delhi, led Saurashtra to their second Ranji Trophy title in 3 editions. And it is a testament to the hard work and the single-minded determination of Jaydev Unadkat to ensure that whatever was the lost glory of Saurashtra in the early 50s and the 60s, that would come back. Saurashtra now are the domestic behemoths if you have to look at it. Last 3 editions of the Ranji Trophy, 2 titles. And the most heartening thing of this entire Ranji Trophy for the last 5 years, if you look at it, all the developing states are making a big impression. Gujarat won one in 15-16 rather. Then you had Vidarbha winning 2 back-to-back. Then you had Madhya Pradesh win in 2022. And now finally 2020 and 2023 you have seen Saurashtra dominate. Now in this, I will tell you how has Saurashtra's journey been in this entire 2022-2023 Ranji Trophy season. Because remember, when Madhya Pradesh were knocked out by Bengal in the semi-final, new champions were going to be crowned. Was Bengal going to eliminate 33 years of pain because they had last won in 1990? Now would they do it in 2023? Saurashtra on the other hand, it was a repeat of 2020 all over again, but would the result favor them? It was a clash of the lion and the tiger, and in the end the lion won. So Saurashtra won by 9 wickets against Bengal. They could have actually achieved an innings win, but the last wicket duo of Ishan Porel managed to hang on, and that's how they avoided an innings defeat at least. Second Ranji Trophy title in 3 editions, and Jaydev Unadkat, hats off to him, leading from the front with 6 wickets. He was the captain who ensured that all the breakthroughs would be given at the right point in time. But today, actually, it was a run out that changed the entire dimension of the match. Shahbaz Ahmed and Manoj Tiwari were really steadying the innings when, unfortunately, Shahbaz was run out. Tiwari was caught later, and after that, the lower order capitulated. Ishan Porel struck some good blows, but unfortunately, Bengal could not hold on, and that is how they set a target of 11, and fittingly, Saurashtra won it with a 4. Now, prior to this, what was the success mantra that Saurashtra employed? They had not won the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, but prior to the Ranji Trophy, they had managed to win the Vijay Hazare. Now, Jaydev Unadkat told the team in the huddle that you focus on the Vijay Hazare Trophy, feed on that success, and then put in a lot of hard work in the Ranji Trophy. He mentioned it in the post-match presentation when he was asked. We have won Vijay Hazare, but the big one is waiting for us. Lot of stability in the team. If you look at it, Saurashtra hardly made that much of changes. Yes, the unavailability of Unadkat for a couple of games really did hurt them, and it is reflected in that journey that they had. Remember, it was Jaydev Unadkat's 65 wickets in 2020 that saw Saurashtra win the title after a very long gap. Now, he led from the front with his captaincy, his bowling was spot on, and remember 177 when they had reduced Bengal to 34 for 5, it was a point where Bengal had no return. Family plays a huge role in the success. He credited not only the players, but the associates, the support staff, and the family of each of the players for ensuring that they had the right environment where they could flourish. Jaydev Unadkat knows the toil of domestic struggle because when he was picked in 2010, he was a youngster coming out of the blocks. But after he was ignored, and for 12 years, he put in the hard strides in domestic cricket. Jaydev Unadkat has made Saurashtra the ultimate team when it comes to the current Ranji Trophy situation. Remember, Karnataka, Mumbai, they are all the traditional heavyweights. But now in the last 5-6 years, it's been the likes of Vidarbha, it's been the likes of Madhya Pradesh, and it's been the likes of Saurashtra who have dominated. So the developing states in Ranji Trophy cricket are now making a claim for themselves. So, how was Saurashtra's journey in this 2022-2023 edition of the Ranji Trophy? It all started when they drew with Assam and with Maharashtra. But the most important point in that was both matches they took the first innings lead. But their season really turned around when they defeated Mumbai at the Bandra Kurla Complex ground, because defeating Mumbai in their own home ground is a tall task for any team, and Mumbai lost by 48 runs to Saurashtra, and that was the point when Saurashtra realized that they could go the whole distance in this Ranji Trophy. The first match that I am putting out in this slide, won by an innings and 214 runs versus Delhi. It showed that Jaydev Unadkat was in a class of his own, because he had taken 8 for 39, and there was a famous scorecard in which Delhi were already 5 or 6 down and they had only scored 7 or 8 runs. Jaydev Unadkat had totally decimated the top order for the Delhi team, and that's how Delhi were subjected to a humiliating innings and 214 runs defeat. Then after that, they won by an innings and 57 runs, and that was the point where Saurashtra had all but sealed their spot in the semi-final. But when Jaydev Unadkat was not available, that was when Saurashtra had a dip, because their next 2 games against Andhra and Tamil Nadu in their southern foray, they actually did not do well at all. They lost by 150 runs to Andhra and they lost to Tamil Nadu by 59 runs. That was the period when Jaydev Unadkat was not with the side, because he was on touring duty in Bangladesh and he was also going to be picked in the India-Australia series. But Saurashtra bounced back from those 2 wins, from those 2 losses, and that's how they beat Punjab by 71 runs, and digging very deep, they managed to beat Karnataka by 4 wickets in the semi-final. Remember, Karnataka, it was a seesaw game. It was Mayank Agarwal who scored a double century for Karnataka, but Arpit Vasauda saved them. And remember, Arpit Vasauda was named the player of the series after his exploits in the final also. So Mayank Agarwal's 200 had actually rescued Karnataka, but Saurashtra on their day proved to be very strong, and they won a very tense semi-final by 4 wickets. And in the final, Unadkat led from the front with 6 wickets, and Chetan Sakaria also chipped in with 3 wickets, plus a run out of Shahbaz Ahmed, and that is how Bengal's 30 plus years of pain and wait has been prolonged. Saurashtra are the new champions. Now, because of this, Saurashtra have entered a very elite list. I have been saying that Saurashtra won 2 titles in the last 3 editions, right? But actually, if you look at the history of the Ranji Trophy, Saurashtra is a new identity, because look, Mumbai have won the title 41 times. I don't think any team can ever beat that record, because in order to win consistently, it will take at least 40 to 50 years for a team to catch up with Mumbai. Then on top of that, you've got Karnataka who have won 8 times, 7 times Delhi, Baroda have won 5 times. MP, remember, I had said that this was the first title that Madhya Pradesh had won, but 4 times prior to that, it was Holkar under the leadership of C.K. Naidu, where they had won the Ranji Trophy. Saurashtra, remember, at one point in time, it was Western India and Navanagar. Saurashtra, the 3 entities combined, now have won 4 times. And that is how Saurashtra now are the dominant team in the Ranji Trophy. Remember, they have produced super players like Ravindra Jadeja, Cheteshwar Pujara, now Jaydev Unadkat. With such a talent pool, and with the likes of Arpit Vasauda and Dharmendra Singh Jadeja also in the fray, it is really going to be a very good team. Congratulations to Jaydev Unadkat. Congratulations to what is a magnificent Ranji Trophy success. Vijay Hazare and Ranji Trophy. It has been a thoroughly dominant performance by Saurashtra in this domestic edition. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.